Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is for the students of class 6 of I.C.S.E. board. The subject is chemistry and the chapter is the role of chemistry in our lives. I have done the entire exercise of this chapter. If you come across this video, I am sure that it will definitely help you for your chemistry exam preparation on the eve of your block. Exercises. Short answer questions. Number 1. We use chemical fertilizers to replenish depleted elements in the soil. Full stop. Name any 3 of these elements. Answer. The 3 elements are number 1 nitrogen, number 2 phosphorus, number 3 potassium respectively. If you do not able to understand my handwriting, in that case you can listen to my word carefully. Question number 2. Name any 4 chemical fertilizers. Answer. Superphosphate of lime. Number 1 superphosphate of lime. Number 2 potassium chloride. Number 3 zinc sulfate. Number 4 triple phosphate of lime. Question 3. Why are pesticides used? Answer. Insects and small animals that harm crops and other plants we grow are called pests. Pests. We use pesticides to kill them. Number 4. Name any 2 food preservatives. Answer. Number 1 sodium benzoate. Number 2 sodium sorbate. Question 5. What is an antipyretic? Answer. Antipyretic are those medicines which bring down fever. Example aspirin. Now let's go to the next page. Question 6. What is an analgesic? Answer. Analgesic are those medicines which have the ability to relieve or kill pains. Example aspirin, paracetamol. Again I am saying that if you find it difficult to comprehend my handwriting, then please listen to my words carefully. Question 7. Which elements are present in talc? Answer. Hydrated magnesium silicate is present in talc. Question 8. What is a soap? Answer. Soaps are used as cleansing agents. They produce foam with water which takes away the dirt along with grease, Grease. Question 9. What is meant by a byproduct? Name the byproduct of the soap industry. Answer. In the process of manufacturing something, if you get something else too, the latter is called a byproduct. Answer of the second part. Glycerin is a byproduct of the soap industry. Question 10. Name a bleaching agent for cloth. Answer. Hydrogen peroxide is a bleaching agent for cloth. Question 11. What are cocoons made of? A cocoon is made of a thin thread like substance formed by the hardening of the worm's secretion. Let's go to the next page. Question 12. Why is crossbreeding done in Indian sheep farms? Answer. Crossbreeding is done in Indian sheep farms to produce more wool than a native sheep. Crossbreeding is done in Indian sheep farms to produce more wool than a native sheep. Question 13. Name a semi-synthetic fiber and a purely synthetic fiber. Answer. Semi-synthetic fiber. Example rayon. Purely synthetic fiber. Example nylon. Now come to the next part, that is long answer questions. How does chemistry help us increase the production of crops? Answer. Chemistry is intimately involved with the life process of every living being. For food, we have to depend on agriculture to a large extent, and chemistry helps us produce more crops. Some important elements like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and zinc get depleted after crops are grown for some years on the same area. Then we have to use organic manure or chemical fertilizers to make up for the loss in the amount of the elements. Chemical fertilizers are prepared by industrial method to enhance the production of crops. This is how chemistry helps us in many ways. Let's go to the next page and come to the next question. Write a note on food preservatives. Answer. A preservative improves the keeping property of a food. In other words, it keeps the food unspoiled for a longer period. The following two classes of food preservatives are used. Number 1, antimicrobes. They check the growth of any microorganism in the food. Some common examples are: number 1, sodium benzoate; number 2, sodium sorbate. The second one is antioxidants. They check the oxidation of the food, i.e. the reaction of the food with oxygen which is present in the air. Example: ascorbic acid. Number 2, sodium ascorbate. Finally, the food is packed in such a manner that it does not remain in contact with either oxygen or microbes. Let's come to the next question. Question 3. How are medicines generally classified? Give examples of each type. Answer. Medicines are classified into different types according to their use. Some common types are mentioned below. Let's come to the next page. Antipyretic. Use bringing down fever. Example aspirin. Number 2, analgesic. Use relieving or killing pain. Example paracetamol. Number 3, anti-malarial. Use curing malaria. Example quinine. Number 4, anti-allergic. Use preventing reaction to the cold, dust and smoke. Example cetirizine. Number 5, antibiotic. Use destroying microorganism causing diseases. Example penicillin, chloromycetin, ampicillin. Penicillin, chloromycetin, ampicillin. Next question. Number 4, how are soaps produced? What are glycerin soaps? Soaps. Answer. Soaps are sodium salts of long chain fatty acids like palmitic acid and stearic acids. A common soap contains sodium palmitate and sodium stearate. Next para. Soaps are obtained when oils and fats are heated with caustic soda, that is sodium hydroxide. The sodium salts of the fatty acids are formed and glycerin is set free. The process is called saponification. Next page. The part 2 of the question, glycerin soap. Glycerin is a byproduct of the soap industry. The byproduct glycerin can be separated and sold. Glycerin soap is good for skin, which keeps the skin soft. Glycerin soap is more expensive than ordinary soap. Now, next question, question 5. How are fibers classified? Give examples of each type. There are broadly two kinds of fibers. Number 1, natural. Number 2, synthetic, that is artificial. Natural fibers again are of two kinds. Number 1, plant fibers. Number 2, animal fibers. Plant fibers are obtained from plants like cotton, flax and jute. Among these, cotton fibers are the most commonly used. On the other hand, silk and wool are common animal fibers. Full stop. Silk is obtained from silkworms and wool from hairy animals like sheep, camels and yaks. Number 2, artificial fibers are made of polymers which are produced artificially. There are two types of synthetic fibers. Number 1, semi-synthetic fibers, example rayons, and B, purely synthetic fibers, example polyester, nylon, etc.